Good morning. I'm not too sure I'm ready for this broadcast today, but as they say, I'll give it a go. Um, have a go, mate. That's what it's about. This is Roger from MSC Mission Office, and you're with Mission Alive. I'm referring back a little bit to our reading from yesterday, the gospel reading of the two men that were given money to invest and given a responsibility. Now, two of them, the one with the 5 and the 2, they took up the challenge and they had a go. They had a crack at it. And they succeeded and they did something. The one with the one talent, he got frightened and he didn't have a go. So I think that's the challenge for us with our faith, our Christian faith in life. We have to have a go. We have to have a go to stand up for our faith, to make a difference in the world. It's not by great things, not by standing up preaching on street corners or anything like that. It's what we do every day, what we believe and how we live out that belief. How do we present ourselves? How do people see us? People of faith? What do we do? What do we say? How do we act in many things in our life? That's what counts. As I've said a number of times to the Mission Office, we live out our faith like that in action with the projects that we do. The projects of water, youth, health, environment, and supporting mission and supporting seminarians in formation. And that's how many of you do, because you give us the funds, very practical, and we administer the funds and we get it to places where it counts, where it makes a difference. That's living out our faith in action. That's having a go. Now, in a sense, every time we approve projects for our people overseas, we take a risk. We have a go. We have a crack at it. We entrust that to our people overseas. We entrust that to the recipients, that they will use the funds properly and that the project will be successful. So that's the message from our readings on the weekend. And I'm sorry I didn't put this up yesterday, but life was pretty busy. Over the weekend, I did the mission appeal over at Ranwick Parish. So overall, across the weekend, from Saturday night to Sunday night, I did 5 masses. I preached 5 times. So it was a pretty long day and pretty tiring the day. But we hope that that's how we get our funding, partly how we get our funding. And we rely heavily on every one of you that supports us. And we ask you to keep the funds coming. You know it's difficult times. We've had COVID, we've had this economic downturn, we've got inflation, etc., etc. So funding and money is short. However, the challenge is we take a risk. We have a go. And we put our shoulder to the wheel and we do what we can do. So that's our mission, Mission Alive. And we continue with our mission as best we can with what we've got. So thank you for being part of our work, and thank you for supporting us.